Baba required very little food for himself, and whatever little he wanted was obtained by begging from a few houses. But when he decided to distribute food to all, he made all preparations himself. He depended on nobody and troubled none in this matter. First, he went to the bazaar and bought all the things corn, flour, spices, etc., paying cash. He also did the grinding. In the open courtyard of the masjid, he arranged a big hearth, and after lighting a fire, he kept a handi over it with a proper measure of water. There were two kinds of handis, one small and the other big. The former provided food for 50 persons, the latter for 100. Sometimes he cooked meethe chawal, sweet rice, and at other times biryani with meat. At times in the boiling varan soup, he let in small balls of thick or flat bread or wheat flour. He grinded the spices on a stone slab and put the thin pulverized spices into the cooking pot. He took all pains to make the dishes very palatable. He prepared ambil by boiling jowari flour in water and later mixing to it buttermilk, and then boiled both together. With the food, he distributed this ambil to all alike. To see whether the food was properly cooked or not, Baba rolled up the sleeve of his kafani and put his bare arm in the boiling cauldron without fear and churned, moved the whole mass from side to side and up and down. There was no mark of burn on his arm nor fear on his face. When the cooking was over, Baba got the pots in the masjid and had them duly consecrated by the Maulvi Muslim priest. First, he sent part of the food as Prasad to Malsapati and Tatya Patil, and then he served the remaining contents with his own hand to all the poor and helpless people, to their heart's content. Really blessed and fortunate must be those people who got food prepared by Baba and served by him. Somebody may raise a point here and ask, did Baba distribute vegetarian and non-vegetarian food as prasad to all his devotees? The answer is plain and simple. Those who were accustomed to non-vegetarian food were given non-vegetarian food from the handi as prasad, and those who were not so accustomed were given vegetarian meal. He never created in them any wish or desire to indulge in this food. There is a principle that when a guru himself gives anything as prasad, the disciple who thinks and doubts whether it is acceptable or otherwise goes to future misery. In order to see whether any disciple has imbibed this principle, Baba at times put them to test. For instance, on an Ekadashi day, he gave some rupees to Dada Kelkar and asked him to go in person to Kohala to get meat from there. This Dada Kelkar was an orthodox Brahmin and adhered to all the orthodox manners in his life. He knew that offering wealth, grain and clothes, etc. to a Sadguru was not enough, but that implicit obedience to him and prompt compliance with his order was the real dakshina that pleased him most. So Dada Kelkar dressed himself and started for the place. Then Baba called him back and said, "Don't go yourself, but send somebody." Then Dada sent his own servant Pandu for this purpose. When Baba saw him going, he asked Dada to call him back and cancel that program. On another occasion, Baba asked Dada just to see how the salt dish biryani mutton dish was done. The latter replied casually that it was all right. Then Baba said to him, "Neither have you seen it with your eyes nor tasted it with your tongue. Then how could you say that it was good? Just take off the lid and see." While saying this, Baba caught his arm and thrust it into the pot and added, "Take some out of this, leaving aside your orthodox ways, and taste a little." When a wave of real love rises in a mother's mind, she pinches her child, and when he begins to cry, she hugs him close to her bosom. Similarly, Baba, in a truly motherly way, pinched Dada Kelkar in this way. Really, no saint or guru will ever force his orthodox disciple to eat food forbidden in his religion. The the Handi business went on for some time till 1910 and was stopped thereafter. As stated before, Das Ganu spread the fame of Baba by his kirtans far and wide in the Mumbai presidency, and people from the part of the country began to flock to Shirdi, which became very soon a place of pilgrimage. The devotees brought with them various articles for presentation and offered various dishes of food as nevedya. The quantity of nevedya offered by them was so much that the fakirs and paupers could feed themselves to their heart's content, leaving some surplus behind. Om Sai Ram.